Imagine waking up on your 40th birthday and realizing your net worth has crossed $1 million. No lottery ticket, no inheritance, no viral startup. Just a simple financial formula that has quietly worked in the background while you were sleeping, working, and living your life. It sounds unbelievable because most people assume becoming a millionaire requires a six-figure salary or extraordinary luck. But the truth is that millions of Americans have built wealth by understanding one concept that Albert Einstein reportedly called the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. The people who understand it early can create life-changing wealth. The people who ignore it often spend decades wondering why money never seems to grow. Let's start with a simple question. If I gave you two choices, would you rather receive $1 million today or one penny that doubles every day for 30 days? Most people instantly choose the $1 million, but the penny that doubles becomes more than $10 million by day 30. The lesson isn't about pennies. The lesson is that exponential growth feels slow in the beginning and then suddenly becomes massive. That's exactly how compound interest works. Compound interest is simply earning returns not only on your original investment but also on the gains your investment has already produced. In other words, your money starts making money and then that money starts making even more money. At first, the progress seems painfully slow, then something incredible happens. Growth accelerates, the curve bends upward. What looked impossible suddenly becomes inevitable. Let's imagine two investors. Sarah starts investing at age 25. She contributes $500 every month into a diversified investment portfolio, earning an average annual return of 10%, which is roughly in line with long-term stock market returns. Mike waits until age 35 to begin investing. He contributes the same amount and earns the same returns. By age 40, Sarah's portfolio has had 15 years to compound, while Mike's has had only 5. Even though Sarah didn't do anything extraordinary, she has dramatically more wealth simply because she gave her money more time to grow. This is why time is the most valuable asset in investing. Warren Buffett's wealth is a famous example of this principle. Yes, he is one of the greatest investors in history, but a large percentage of his net worth was accumulated because he stayed invested for decades. His money had an enormous amount of time to compound. The biggest advantage wasn't necessarily genius, it was patience. Now let's talk about the million-dollar question. Can an ordinary American realistically reach $1 million by age 40? The answer is yes, but it requires consistency and intentional decisions. Suppose someone starts investing at age 25 and contributes around $1,000 every month into low-cost index funds that average approximately 10% annual returns. By age 40, they can potentially build a portfolio approaching or exceeding $1 million, depending on market performance and additional contributions. The exact numbers may vary, but the principle remains the same. Consistent investing combined with time and compounding can create extraordinary results. This is where retirement accounts become powerful tools. A 401k plan allows employees to contribute pre-tax dollars toward retirement while often receiving an employer match. That employer match is essentially free money. If your company matches a portion of your contributions and you fail to take advantage of it, you're walking away from compensation you've already earned. Then there are Roth IRAs, which allow investments to grow tax-free, potentially creating enormous wealth over long periods. Understanding these accounts isn't just about retirement planning, it's about maximizing the efficiency of your money. Taxes also matter more than most people realize. Every dollar lost to unnecessary taxes is one less dollar available to compound. High-income earners often focus on tax-advantaged accounts and long-term investing strategies because they understand that protecting capital is just as important as growing it. The IRS has specific rules that can benefit disciplined investors who use retirement accounts strategically and remain invested for the long term. One of the biggest reasons people fail to build wealth isn't a lack of income, it's lifestyle inflation. Every raise leads to a bigger house, a more expensive car, and higher monthly expenses. The extra income disappears before it ever reaches an investment account. Wealthy people often do the opposite. They increase their investments faster than they increase their lifestyle. They automate contributions, invest consistently, and allow compound interest to do the heavy lifting. Another common mistake is trying to get rich quickly. Social media is filled with stories about overnight success, meme stocks, and speculative investments. These stories are exciting, but they rarely represent sustainable wealth building. Compound interest is not flashy. It's actually kind of boring. It rewards patience, discipline, and consistency. The irony is that boring strategies often produce extraordinary outcomes. Imagine investing $1,000 every month. During the first few years, the account balance may not feel impressive. You might question whether it's worth the effort. But then something changes. The portfolio begins generating returns larger than your annual contributions. Eventually, your money starts growing faster than you can save. That's the moment when compound interest becomes truly magical. You realize that every dollar you invested years ago is now working around the clock on your behalf. The path to $1 million by age 40 doesn't require predicting the next hot stock or making risky bets. It requires understanding a simple formula. Start as early as possible. Invest consistently, keep costs low, maximize tax-advantaged accounts like your 401k and Roth IRA. Reinvest your gains, stay invested through market volatility, then give your money time to compound. The truth is that building $1 million net worth isn't reserved for celebrities, professional athletes, or tech founders. It's available to ordinary people willing to make extraordinary commitments to consistency and patience. Every day you delay investing is a day your future money loses the opportunity to compound. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. Because somewhere out there, another future millionaire is opening an investment account, setting up automatic contributions, and allowing time and compound interest to work together. The question is simple: will that person be you?